And once again, Mabina was a Shannon Sumami said numbers 0550596 929 0550 and no numbers are no pay your day Juba. Me did Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker, and pay once again. Mabina was in me fast than be Tony Montana and you make it Yatina say. And pay Juma and say and Juma be na no ewo na anyway the come joining live feed on Facebook na anopay mawadwin training na no ebra yes we understand sir campaign no air course there is a national canker, a national problem and a challenge as you're dealing with as a country. For that reason, we are on course with our campaign against illegal mining. Galamsey and the related activities in Nano. I don't pay you and come now. I think the reasonable voices in the country, no, Efrasia said one more air casa. And Yasafu more. Dodwana no afedia one more frase one more air kasa esan say the air kono mano air kobone dodwana no asay awie eguso so a air say but we will not wait till the last minute and 11th hour and stay with us now and pay any winning komo Galamsey is killing us and gradually no ebekuye nyina mako one for one to movie. Na one kasebi amayan register with dia. I will get to understand say Galamsey no ebeku obia, including the generations yet on board. Because one more beba no nso ni nyina no asay. We are not resting this time around until say who said the right things are done in our country. And stay with us. Medical catcher that I said you be Juma wo Konongo anopay na Konongo MC kwachi mon friend anopay mame. Richard Monfanin to so na ye misano say edi entia. Wono no ye municipal chief executive na watina ho no mu ahwa. Ma Galamsey no yetua asay and sase dodos bebre. The municipality ni mo de MSS say no ho eba be the headquarters of Galamsey. Na kwache cannot tell us say wonim ho hwe MC ye wo Konongo no he cannot say wonim ho hwe say Galamsey a ekoso wo Konongo no he has no idea of the people behind it, probably including himself. Want to me and deny, want to me kasa. Now, in about 2 weeks in a row, after saying you're coaching China for no a bar, Minio Katechia free for minister, no, the Lands and Natural Resources Minister. He's been mute all this while. Was he one kasa? Okay, but one kasa tana see our assessment. Now, wohu baby a hit no echo. Now, who baby a conversation no echo say no. As we speak, Jinapo has no reason. Okay, one reason bigger than to come out and speak. And Natural Resource Minister no Efrasia Walkasa. Na anope yebebo the voice ni be the amount. Okay, now what you mean etie we granted interview no with Joy News and Joy FM. We'll play it. Yako Galamsey na nsuo say no minister ni gusu a walk bro for the chair. When the water bodies are being destroyed, nsuo na say na yetu forest na gu a yese ni nyina no, the minister is still speaking grammar to us. Na dwi nyina de se brofo ane ye de ko Galamsey no. Na weni nyina no akwa yese say no ensemtrofo mienu akọ Galamsey site. Akọ China for miensa de wo mu akogum. Okay? Baby a conversation start free because Galamsey no ehun campaign, ehun kasa, ehun komodie ni nyina no na etwa obi amfa ho. Ni titiri ye kwa election yin krofo to Galamsey no with impunity. Nobody was talking about it until say Mr. Speaker ni okatachi afrifa ekwachi China for the buy. And I think kobo no asanso ababeye hey. We are very much happy say ye de buy no moso. But you see, the sadness of it, and it's a moon to mention China for, but yachi womo. Okay? Na akwakoye nimguasie, akoye ferry. Because the name is a woman kasa, na akwakoye to say, oh, at Timamu 4 crown, yensem, 12 no crown, ye, Jumache minister, no. And tia ye, waya there, as I said, upon wakasa. Na in a country, ye serious, minister, while pointing is a one share and so. One share a form a good year one so. Okay? We are ye quiet near the end, and one more home. As our minister, no what fairly a juma or man payin and nado danko e kufuado. Edima Jina Pose Wamra Mayor as Lands and Natural Resource Minister. The minister has completely failed his job. Yet, ye kasa no pay no, waji salary. Na on top of it, napo, ye bo ni di obeye running mate. Our journey position, energy ministry ne to honomono. Na do danko ekufuado se Jina po ya yama na juma want to minye no. Wano na ensa nkwanko ye caretaker minister ewo energy ministry. Enti Ghana ha ejapadie mienu a esombu yie pa enyinam kanea ho nsem energy ho nsem and the energy no so ko with mines. It is a say wano ne yede ahye nsa lands and natural resource wana ankasa kra adwuma a wo ye no wo so wontimi nya ne yie. The more reason why the fight against Galamsey as a country no ya failing. What you say? And yet the minister is coming back to us after the one who was social media, after the what you were radio ni TV, so after the newspapers are reporting in Yano, the minister in your mind Bekasa on the way forward. He is still speaking grammar to us, brofu and a walk at the chair. At the time I hear Kasa, Ghana ni panyin bia wo man yi mu bia nim se baby a yaba bedun yadru owo ne nkwankwanta as a country. But the minister is still speaking grammar. But yebebo ni tape no for the purposes of Muamonte yeno. Ye we will subject it. Ni measures, ni procedures, ni modalities as I say. Wasi wo san so dia ba biem dia be ko Galamsey no. Ye betie ye wi a ye be kirem dia kirem Ghana fo no. Okay? Na ye wi a yenso ya prescribe dia ma minister no. Said ye wo kan ni nyina no woboa because sa attempt any modalities or dia to akwamu ni nyina no wodi bia ba pen afeli anya adwuma. And right now, said your constitution no ekano. As I say, Ghana ni bia mani ye na said yes say. Once you na yes no in your local community no bebo home. And yes, soldier ni na be here. Look, and yes, soldiers, and yes, Operation Vanguard, Galam Stop, Interministerial Committee on Wine Mining, Wine, Adian, Major Mahama Efe Muhre Nimkwa, and Kosiaga. We will not allow the minister, eba ye kan ho asemi. One time conquer budget, and court presidency. Say well, kwa jisika sa beti task force so. This is the same minister your man is sikakoto drones. Your taxpayers, mutu na mutu etua ni nkakra and kakra simple teku dama. And no wajiji ye odi koto drones. Na wo promise ye nyina wo say ye nyina abo, oman ni nyina wo say ye bo. Say drones no be monitor your water bodies. Na ye wia ye nya task force a ye this speedboat e dey ma womo a womo betena nsuo no so a monitor ehu de ekoso on a major river bodies say ye ka say no nsuo ni nyina asen minister na sa babiem ma ye ntie minister ne voice de mra na ye ba na ye tie wia we will go to Konongo eniema ekoso wo Konongo the calls we are receiving eni niema eguso a AC no I mean kwache a wo ye municipal chief executive want to mean can't tell me say one year Galamsey ni bi. He cannot tell me. He can't say that. Say as a municipal chief executive, nipa wona wo ye municipal security, chairman, reporter a free municipality ni mo ebe nyina no, wo desk so, wo table so, and as a report ni nyina beto no. Kwache the MCE for Konongo cannot tell me say Galamsey no woni mo hwe na wonya bi so he is not involved. He cannot tell us. My minister, Demra.
And I'm 1,000% certain, and I can give you the firm assurance that we're going to ramp up our enforcement measures. So all these places you are talking about, we're going to have a cleanup there. We're going to have a complete soup. We're going to send law enforcement agencies to take a soup of that whole stretch, and not just there. So many other places, particularly the central region. We're going to do that. you can be rest assured of that, and you can monitor that. As I say, Operation Halt has never been a continuous operation. It's always been a surgical one. And whenever we find that there's a particular place where there's a rise in illegal mining, or there's a rise in activities and PDT and the rest, we move them in. We're going to conduct the review today, and within the next 24 hours, we're going to find the resources and move them. The review today, and I'm 1,000% certain, and I can give you the firm assurance that we're going to ramp up our enforcement measures. So all these places you are talking about, we're going to have a cleanup there. We're going to have a complete soup. We're going to send law enforcement agencies to take a soup of that whole stretch, and not just there, so many other places, particularly the central region. We're going to do that. You can be rest assured of that, and you can monitor that. As I say, Operation Halt has never been a continuous operation. It's always been a surgical one. And whenever we find that there's a particular place where there's a rise in illegal mining, or there's a rise in activities and PDT and the rest, we move them in. We're going to conduct the review today, and within the next 24 hours, we're going to find the resources and move them. We are going to have the review today, and I'm 1,000% certain, and I can give you the firm assurance that we're going to ramp up our enforcement measures. So all these places you are talking about, we're going to have a cleanup there. We're going to have a complete soup. We're going to send law enforcement agencies to take a soup of that whole stretch, and not just there, so many other places, particularly the central region. We're going to do that. You can be rest assured of that, and you can monitor that. As I say, Operation Halt has never been a continuous operation. It's always been a surgical one. And whenever we find that there's a particular place where there's a rise in illegal mining, or there's a rise in activities and PDT and the rest, we move them in. We're going to conduct the review today, and within the next 24 hours, we're going to find the resources and move them.
It is only 8 o'clock on the dot. Hi, Kessben 92.9. Sir, we'll share with TV so I'm patch. Hi, Kessben television. The Orbo Namwa Latinase, but Orbo Terminaminia Jumayimra, na Yenin Komo. You see, this is the minister in charge of lands and natural resources. Okay? The better choice of words will be, sir, minister we or mislead the country nina. Okay? Jinapo is misleading us as a country. And he is clearly, I mean, in Koma word, you know, wahu the air koso, central region, and yema say, insuna say, and yema jinsem, until within 24 hours, okay, as quickly as possible. Wakwako masha resources are wamu benye nina. Na wamu moving into the western region. Na wamu wakwako ye the friend total swoop, okay? Until wamu bekwa region him. Messi, ekrom say ye kase. Minister no nim every single corner galamsey site be awo. National security ya aware. Military for no one ya aware. Jubilee House ya aware. Okay? And on top of it, the minister knows the people are. Those galamsey sites no ya womo dia. The more reason why I'm telling you, sir, what misleading the country. And the minister is simply telling us, sir, in the absence of Ghana Water Company, the Central Regional Branch, one statement and one issue, yeno. Nanka minister and one say galamsey at one try. Is that what the Honorable Minister Jinapo is telling us? The Opesi Ghana for you believe no any say Ghana Water Company, our Central Region. And first statement ma bontia mekan tray say prince you know the timidity level no ekosro. Say the treatment plant is doing just a quarter of full capacity. Minister is telling us as a minister, in charge of natural resources, report to be a man and na dream galamsey to a. Why do we deceive ourselves like this? Now the question is that masha all the resources you can. Now we're moving into the the central region. Now, what happens to the western region? What happens to the Ashanti region? What happens to the eastern region? And then I will be in those areas. Because our areas, the minister must know, ensure major river bodies, what those enclaves in Yinano. Yes, so what is the minister telling us? And the fight is that more fairly, and the truth again is that super wo kwako yeni nyina no enkosi hwe enko babia Because list I mean mikura over 2,000 galamsey sites what Ghana ha with the names of former and foreign directors and crofua. Sa galamsey sites ni ye omodiano. Minister ni wobi. Oyawe. The minister is having that document. Ebi kura wano ni die kura no. Eye more powerful than ye ni dia kura ye. So it is just a matter of calling the people, those in government, one way politicians, one way software, one way retired military personnel, those who are former footballers, one way galamsey no. It is just a matter of calling them to order. It is not by you coming to us
Kessben 92
and telling us grammar. And your grammar now wo babeka ne brofo na wo babeka no. Eno no enso of galamsey no. Ensuo na enia say na ye de ye hwea enye ye no. Okay? Wo brofo na wo ka de kire ya no pay as a minister no. It will not bring back the original dignity of those river bodies. And please, the minister must know. You see, eba ye chi China for ye ka ho asem ye video no enkrofo setano anwea tano numre atankwe forest ye adwuma. The minister is aware. One one colleagues no one one etu galamsey no. The minister is aware. And as confused as he is, what ye interview na kodu baby Richard Mompe no ye mo eno nso. Was you what fighting galamsey na the party for na ba. Ba be catch and said there be baby a galamsey fight na do no. What my party na lose election. You see the common sense rationale behind the conversation we are having this morning. O party no be lose election at the expense of the majority of Ghanaians. And na yen nyina yensu ase ya yen nyansuo nom no. O party ni be lose election, so we must give up on the fight against galamsey. The more reason why as our minister wakodaye, he was sleeping on the job. I mean, wonim de ekoso kra wa Ghana ha. So wonim so a deliberate, buapayo wasada. Deliberate say ye kwa election. It is said ye benya sika dia ye campaign unti no. We should allow the people to mine with impunity. I have shown you the Tano River. I have shown you the Pra River. I have shown you the Ofin River. I have shown you major river bodies in this country. And right now we are talking about forest lands. 33 major forest reserves. Major one and only yenimsenke to the say a yede kranu as our forest read the yankum and ne a yasan crofo we ya na ma and crofo kwako rema wamutu galamsey. So what is the minister telling us? Baby, I me kwachi China way over 10 football fields, more than 5 acres of forest lands, and a one more to and no last week yana na AC. Is the minister telling us report to be a money table swana Minerals Commission the Juma Ben one way. A Juma Ben na already you see our no ye boss. Edima Minerals Commission no. Honorable Namwale, a Juma Ben panas up pani yentia. Say ye kasa no pay ye that's the taxpayers' money. It's your monthly salary. The country is dying out of a certain canker. What we are facing today is more than a situation that requires state of emergency. Yet the people are looking on, they are watching. And the minister is telling us, "Waka brofo na dekyereye. Waka brofo no waka dekyereye. Mese wo pabani nkoye super wo wiase gina."
Kessben 92.9.
Wo free one ma. Ono ani nkrofo na besa the excavators na kogum. De ye wa hai. Any dia wutie wo Angel FM no eno na ye the right way to fight this canker. Bese maka the list are here. Ye bebo udin we will tell you plain in your face. Say adie na wo ye no na wo di nkrofo na wo na wo sen nkrofo ni su. Wo na wo di nkrofo ni nya. You are wickedly destroying the livelihood of humanity. Na ye kawie na nto ho ase na akokot. Maka kire me se mo numbers nyina ye wo ha. Me fie baby a motete mo madodo asori a mokọ everything is here. Eti minister no mfa saade ni nya adwuma na wonya ise wo san akọ presidency se ne budget ayede ma no 2024 kra no asa afeda wo kọ presidency akọ Ministry of Finance akọ pesika fofo na ya sa ababeti another task force no mo akọ ye sika na di enkosi yaga. The waste of resources drones na ye to ye de wo hefa. The speedboat we bought, where are they? As we speak this morning, one more. Ejuma ben ye this boat ni ye. Ghana fosika ye de koto sa ni ye medi nyina. Ye kofa gold catchers e de buy. Gold catchers no e hefa. The investment we have made as a country in the fight against galamsey, who is even accounting to the people of this country. And the minister says what? Yes, I kwa resources. Ediako Central Region. Prince you so answer the Timiako Pamuo. Please. Ye near grow in this country. Baby, the Constitution requires every citizen with your might and your strength, all the energy in you to ensure, say, Adia be kwasune embrano se okutu pase wan kasa betumi akoatia. Sempanyfo na yede tumi ama womo no, womo se womo ntimi mo ye ho ban. We must begin to protect our own selves. And what are you telling us? Yede ba ye wa yo ho se wo hu ye. Meanwhile no videos no akogina phones so akọ bebre. He decided not to speak. He decided to pretend as if say bibia. Now when people began speaking, I felt there was free as a worker. Is that not shameful as a country? And this is somebody all the resources he's enjoying is coming from the Ghanaian people. Yeah, you are so a minister. Who now you say who your leader, but you're servant of the people. No, you now become a boss on us. Yeah, galam say story a kwachi China for a quote na watching me. I feel no minister ne kasa. Is that not shameful? Now I was here boy and say
Kessben.
Minister Wanyawe, wako takrade, wamuko lanchi manifesto woko bi. Say what the plane crowd kosi takrade airport what drew be possible, he saw it. What who the color of the Pearl River, will be possible in the western region. The boundary between the central and the western region. The minister saw it. What was his reaction? Well, who said the end waka the end why the phone? Shouldn't that ring a bell? There is no person in this government or call takrade Dr. Bawumia manifesto lunch. Say we for you so far from and our friends you so I will bet me catch him say the be possible in Zona ye wo honum no and he has no idea of the conditions of our river bodies. And no credit. It is only the fact that they are misleading us. They will come and lie to us for more resources. No more they cannot fight it because
Kessben.
we must begin to speak as a country. As of one in Kasa, the Catholic Bishops' Conference, the National Peace Council. This is a threat to our existential peace as a country. Ghana Bar Association will come here. Wamosi wamon Kasa. Ghana Bar Association. Insuring in our say the forests and the water bodies are being destroyed. Your farmlands. Say make creation we animu nyinama. Ghana Bar will come on Kasa. Nasani ya chechire wa mai. Se sana Kwame Nkrumah mu nka mu ba bedi mu dene. And these are the kind of leaders we have. And Kofu person bedi of mind and him. I mean reasonable minds in our country. Most of the people are quiet. And him for because majority of them are involved. Why do we do this as a country? For once. Papa. We cannot do the right thing just for once. Oko Jacobu. Orabo namwali seme kase Jacobu DCE. Wani company ayama the contract so won koye reclamation. Womo ko galamsey site hu Jacobu DCE. Mon friend country. Na record this in the videos in the BBA. We will tell you the truth in the face. We will let the people know say you are the one killing them. They gave you the power and you are using the same power in killing them. Jacobu DCE. Amansia Central. Mon friend country. Why do we do this as a country? Why? I mean, say,
Mr. Speaker, Anope, Mose, Opesa Koso, na Mamia, Chiefo, na Memo, Wapaso, Ole, Wunia, that the Chief River, na Mesro say, Mem, these hands of one joke you, Ghana Bar Association, Mem Pound Joe. Mem Pine for nature, Mem Pass of nature. Yanya Ghana Mebuno, Jumapa Machano, you will save this country. And Memphis, they all come from where from for Tamara Mafo, they don't deserve your time for even a minute. And until Meso, and how you will take this battle to them.
I did the Ababedu as a country, the ye be as any conscience is solo, Edientia.
Mamenka say, I agree.
Kessben.
And if you can break, I don't wafa, and only a factory also. Yenya and go for mpanyimfo a wɔn mmaa mu a deɛ ɔmo hu ɔmo abrabɔ mu nyinaa ne sika sɛ nipa bɛwuo mu ɔmo nko anya sika no that is what they are interested in ɛnyɛ saa Mr. Speaker ɛbɛyɛ dɛ paa na ɔkwabrane nipa yɛnyi sɛ ɔbosome nkono wɔatumi atena ase aka sɛ asase a anaasɛ kwaeɛ a ɛma wo mframa ɛma wo nsupa ɛma wo oxygen a wobɛtumi de atena ase as nipa ɛma wo mu ɛnɔbaeɛ a wodie ɛma wo mu ɛnam a wowie wo sɛ wɔkɔ akɔsɛe no I mean ɛdeɛ paa na saa nipa no yɛnyinsɛ no bosome nkono ho ne nyinaa yɛ sikafɛ yɛnya mpanyimfo a wɔn deɛ wɔn ni tua ne sɛ yɛpɛ sika ansa na mebɛra wo maa so yi bɛte sɛ woka sɛ DC a wɔwɔ Jakobu wɔyɛ kurase ni na wɔwɔ wɔn de bi fira Maakye Central me kurom amponya ɛna woduru amponya woduru Jakobu woduru numera so woduru tɛsɛ nkura ka onye hyɛnya ya sɛn sase ayi apaprama forest ɛne kobro ada ya yɛ pɛgudie tira sense me kromfoɔ ɔmo ati kwaye mu anka ɔmo dodi hɔ no ɛna ɔmo nia kɔ ɔbo ase na akɔ akɔtɔ aduane adi a ɔmo ni sika ɔmo bɛtɔ na wɔanya gyimi a na yɛ deɛ ne yɛsi yɛ ba bɛka asɛm wɔ ya ɛgɔfoɔ mmea ɔmo ado ti kurom ha ɛsiane sɛ wɔn mo no ɔmo bɔtɔ ma yɛ pa ɛsiane sɛ wɔn mo ɔmo tumi nya sika kɔtɔ pure water anaasɛ kra nsuo bɛ kurom ha ɛsiane sɛ wɔn mo no ɔmo didi ɔmo ka nnuane firi amanɔ ne banti no yɛnyɛ Ghana fɔ yɛn fɔ na saa deɛ wɔ yi yɛde kyekyere ɔman saa nna no sɛ mo ankasa mo te si mu a mokɔte Chinafoɔ Chinese ni bɛn ana ɔte Guangzhou ana Shanghai a wɔnim sɛ baabi wɔ hanom a yɛfrɛ no Sankegua wɔnim sɛ kwaeɛ bi wɔ hɔnom a agudie wɔ mu a wɔbɛfiri ne kurom akɔ akɔhyɛm asɛe no ɛnyɛ yɛ kuromfoɔ yɛ na de wɔn hɔ
exactly
ɛnyɛ wɔn mu akuta tumi yɛyɛ ɛnna no abayɛ a wɔn so wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn tu sa wɔ galamsey so na yakɔ atwi akɔ paase mmra a yɛfrɛ LI 2462 a ɛma ɔma mpanyin kwan sɛ wɔn deɛ yɛ forest yɛkɔyɛ no wɔbɛtumi de ama nkɔɔfoɔ na wɔn akɔ akɔyɛ mines wɔyi adwene bɛɛ paa de wɔm ne yɛ sɔrɔ yɛ sɛ Your Excellency what is your excellent on sɛ nsuo na sɛ na ayɛ tantantan no ɛne gyina mi yɛfrɛ no Your Excellency ana sɛ yɛti kurom wɔ Ghana water ɛka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ yɛntumi nyɛ nsuo nom no ɛne na ɔyɛ excellent on ana na yɛwɔ Minister of Lands and Natural Resources na saa branch no wɔhwɛ yie papapapa na wɔnim a na mate sɛ sɛ pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ emergency ayi bi wɔnya deɛ ɔkɔyɛ bi sikadie yɛakorɔ no sa no nobody is going to sit down na yɛyɛ na ɔma prepare budget ɔmunya wo sɛ yɛka sɛ emergency situation wobɛka yɛ a COVID ba yɛ yɛwɔ ahomegyɛ mu no na ɔma fa ɔma ne sika adi wɔnso ɔba ɔma wo sɛ ɔma ne nyinaa ni wɔ galamsey so wɔn sɛ akɔ prepare budget na ɔma kɔ akɔfo hwɛre di ɛno nti mɛsrɛ wo Mr. Speaker wo ne kɛtɛkyɛ deɛ na wɔyɛ no Ghana honhom nyinaa bosom spirit ne nyinaa saa mmɔkye forget about oil saa institution nyinaa they are all compromised they are all part of the gig they are all part of those that are destroying the environment the Ghana mebuna sorry a yɛnyɛ daakye na ɔmo sɛn no now we will have the power for you to deal with the issues expeditiously na menim sɛ mokɔɔyɛ no ɛnna no na metie wɔ mo wɔ list no
listen ni nyinaa wɔ ha listen wɔ ha listen ni deɛ nyinaa wɔ ha yeah
mo na mo yɛ adwuma no mo ana mo yɛ adwuma no na mɛsrɛ Ghanafoɔ no sɛ mmabunu no especially sɛ mobɛboa nyinaa yɛmmoa Mr. Speaker ɛne katakyie na yɛntu sɛ yɛwua forest forget about the military ɔmo nyinaa ka ho na ɔmo essence ase no forget about the police ɔmo ka ne essence ase no yɛntake citizens arrest na yɛwura yɛakɔ yɛ mu yɛnkɔ kyekye galamseyfoɔ no na yɛhwɛ sɛ galamseyfoɔ no ɔmo wɔ tumi si ɔman no ɛno na awɔ sɛ yɛde yɛ wɔ no na ɛnyɛ saa yɛbɛwu ɛnkyɛ koraa yɛn nyinaa bɛwu
sɔlɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛwu yɛn nyinaa bɛwu
ɛnkyɛ koraa ɛgyiri sɛ siri a ne mo wɔ ba so na menim sɛ nyame ka mo
so Arade kaya ho na wo so do ho agye mu deɛ na enkomo a yedi ɛyɛ ɔdɛ no nyame nhira wo nso why
beta mochipa
beda se menia adopɛ enti solo agna bene no at the enkomo no na adopɛ conversation that you having no he's much interested in it Sunday no me show videos no Mamema honorable Namwalache na mema na kwaba no pe woni ni nua paragraph na eba na emergency BSc ma paragraph entimi aba enti anope me ni honorable Namwale nko na be ye adwuma. Honorable, good morning. Em pom to say
Onyamena dom boko
ba be fine.
Wa masa na magro no nyede.
Sa mo
magro no nyede. Odwane enye hwi ha. Oti se bi na me bana odwane. Paragraph wu se mi na me bana odwane. Ade.
Wenya emergency.
Yenya kase e bar bi ne fere du tama.
Ye se djuma di na se no frame
oni ni obeka dwane na odwane.
Kessben. I'm pom to say
nyamena dom mpom ye.
Bibia boko.
Nyamena dom.
Campaign kosi.
Campaign there ekosu pepe ekosu pepe na sisi bebia me catch me nuanu NDC for say
yeah
ni here say and supporters NDC supporters sympathizers and some MPP people mu de monko to abadoma John Dramani Mama na montuma NDC parliamentary candidate no say mu vote mato no we shall protect it. For that one there me assure you, I'm assuring all of you in Pennsylvania was we know how to protect the vote. Near a causes some time ago no emasubium. We are going to protect our vote. Enti ne here say mo de munya campaign na monko to aba no. Muto aba no wie pe de ma wo vote nya ria da ka be say green. Eno ano no.
Wo be bo ho ban.
Aye ye be bo ho ban. This is the assurance I want to give to them.
Yedi galamse ho nkomo na wo ba ye minim se watie nkomo a me di ne bi but speaker akasa the speaker of parliament akasa ye betie the voice minority leader akasa and afi majority leader so akasa enti Honorable Namwale ma yentie voices here from parliament na yemra ye ba mesa bo minister na nkasa so ye in charge of natural resources ne de no de aka ho na afi ya hye nkomodie no ase ma yentie speaker de no na yemra.
Kessben.
Talk about taking action.
Kessben.
Well, they say I'm old, so you are young. I'm only 60-something years old. And I'm sure many of you will go before I go because I'm getting to 100. That's where I'll get to before I go. 100.
Kessben.
Some of you are of little faith.
Kessben.
And I'm sure by 50-something you will be going. I won't go. So I love Ghana. I want to see Ghana survive. But we cannot continue this way and expect that things will get any better. Let's continue to work together. If we don't build the trust, nothing will happen in this country. Nothing. Any word come from any of you is taken on the basis of suspicion. So how are you going to work together to achieve what you're talking about?
Kessben.
So please, as they say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let's work together. You are the leaders, and every day people are listening to you. They are watching you. They want to see you talk about Ghana. The way forward, not parties. Who are those participating in the Galamsey? If we take census, some of you will be there. And the people you are talking to are aware. It's not that they are not aware, they are aware that some of you are participating in it. So please, first desist from doing it yourself. Don't go to them for the money for your campaigns. Don't go to solicit their votes. Let them see you work.
Kessben.
Truly, it's a disgrace that we've gone to this far. Look at the water. Horrible. But that is no problem. It's only expensive. But annually, the water we get as a country can refill all these rivers. But how do you do away with what has already been polluted? And the environment.
And that is Ghana's Speaker of Parliament cautioning members of Parliament to desist. In fact, don't go there for their vote. Don't go in for their monies to sponsor your campaigns. Work. Some of you are involved. Desist from doing it and talk about Ghana. And those were the words of the Speaker of Parliament. The Honorable Ato Forsen, Ghana's minority leader, on Galamsey, na Yabra.
It's indeed a serious matter and cannot be allowed to slip without a comment.
Kessben.
This is particularly so because today the topical issue of the country relates to how our water bodies has been destroyed, and to the extent that we are threatened in a way that if care is not taken, we will not be able to have water. The Speaker, this is as a result of Galamsey. And he is the Minister for Defense. The President of State is President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So if the President has failed, he should admit so. And if he has failed as a Minister for Defense in tackling Galamsey, he should admit so. It is wrong for him to cast insinuations and aspersions and creating impressions that somebody is making political statement. The executive power of state is with the President, and you are the Minister for Defense. If you can tell us that you cannot deploy the military to stop Galamsey, but you can deploy the military to stop the exportation of maize, and so we should clap for you. Mr. Speaker, the issues we are talking about, they are serious issues. Our livelihood is threatened. Our livelihood is threatened. And we cannot allow this to pass just like that.
Yes.
So, Right Honorable Speaker, I recognize that this is an emergency session.
Yes.
I recognize that we should only work with the motions that you have admitted. But Mr. Speaker, when we come back in October, this matter, the way you have allowed Galamsey to destroy our livelihood, Mr. Speaker, we'll revisit it. We will revisit that matter. And as a country, Mr. Speaker, and as a house, we should find...
Minority leader, we don't have to wait till October. October, but in fact, because, that time. They are doing it with impunity. Now, honorables, they say, say, Oko forest ni this week, na Ukomu, Eko hu di omwa yenwa. Next week, no more double of the dada. And one would deforest, with enough speed. One more copper. Because he cannot one more pay. Because one would say be a bit me. Ma yentie the majority leader. After your market, Nayamra.
Issue of Ghana water problem in Central Region. I am saddened by what is happening.
Kessben.
And I will refer colleagues to go to the Hansard of 2018 when we're approving the Tamale water. And Mr. Speaker, I raised this matter. I chair the Ghana Water Company, and I had the privilege of visiting some of these intake centers. It is very sad. And as a country, we have to know when to do partisan politics and when to act in the national interest. This Galamsey issue, I'm happy that today we are bringing it up again on the floor. I don't want us to pursue it in the partisan light, but it's a major matter. Ghana water, somebody is talking about 3 years. It may not even be up to 3 years. Would we continue to play politics with national issues when the effect of Galamsey is having its toll? It will not identify who is an NDC or MPP. So I would want to urge all of us to pursue this matter and not make those civil society organizations helpless. It's a serious matter, Mr. Speaker. It is a serious matter.
Yes.
And we know this alienation is very expensive. Are we now going to process seawater to drink? It will cost the nation. The Tertiary desalination alone, we know, when I was a chair, I know its effect on the books of Ghana Water. And it's the same government. Ghana Water is unable to pay for the desalination because it was the state that guaranteed the facility. Every now and then, the the company will go to the Ministry of Finance. Dr. Forson is here. He knows what it is. And I know how my government pays. I remember again in 2015 when Honorable Setekwe appeared before the Finance Committee. I was a member. When he was talking about the challenges in the cocoa sector, he talked about Galamsey as one of the contributing factors, that people were felling their cocoa trees, cutting down their cocoa trees, and using that for Galamsey. My own ancestral village in Asinfosu, my family members came to me to buy them machines. These cocoas that my ancestors had many years, that we use proceeds to renovate family home. They said everything was going because of Galamsey. This was 2013, 2014. But we appear as politicians that when it's a national issue, because of where the public opinion was swing, we pretend we don't know. We don't want to tackle it. So let us get more serious as a political class and ensure our relevance, because it's a serious matter. And I'm happy Honorable Ablakwa made a call on the minister.
But I say, the honorable majority leader, and what you say, Okasan, very intelligent point. I mean, without partisan. Sir, you're from Tunche, politics in Nko, now you're dealing with the national issue, specifically on Galamsey. Because you're no NDC, the NPP now, you're baby. But Oma self would train in every year, no. Yentie the honorable and not done pray. And Rashebe Johnny Edema in Sawama Duaji. Mind
me. And I thought that this matter should be allowed to slip without commentaries. And Speaker, in your wisdom, you have given some direction. I mean, we sat here and tolerated all manner of commentaries. We heard my colleague, Jonabo Samsiahi, saying that even the lighting has been polarized, to the extent that the lighting fixing has been directed such a way that it is going against them. Nobody said anything about that. Nobody said anything about that. And for the records, Jonabo Nitiwo, the defense minister, when he spoke, he mentioned no name. And this, yes, no party names. And it reminds me of a popular saying by Chinua Achebe that the majority leader often quotes. When dry bones are mentioned, old women get worried. Old women get worried. To paraphrase, Speaker,
Honorable Member,
Speaker,
Honorable Majority Chief Whip, are you sure he said old women? What about the old men? You have to be gender compliant.
Speaker, the matter at stake, yes, is the aged who get worried. Yes. Speaker, our colleagues should just sit down and listen. Sit down and listen. And I'm very happy when the minority leader challenged us that we will debate this matter and the culprit will be mentioned. In fact, we are ready to debate now. If we are to look and investigate both sides of the house, you have had the opportunity to rule this country before. I can tell you, you polluted the water more than us. You polluted the water more than us. So let's get matters straight. Speaker, we have business, critical business to prosecute. We have.
So you see, I don't know, this is a member of parliament for Isawama Dwaji. The leader, Rafenyo Markin Kasewie, yeah, Wakasa nice. I mean, spoke wisdom. Kasewie, yes, my mama yem fasa way, and ya man yourself. Then he started. NDC Polutu is more than NPP. And TNS is not say, yeah, my yen kasa, my yen carry. Ghana for us, but you have made a maker. The commentary you're making here. Abo, Mame Emra, so that means you.
Yo.
Yes, Speaker.
Abo Namwali.
all jokes aside, all debate aside, me stand no.
But your microphone, it is okay.
Me stand.
Yes, thank you.
Me stand. I am stand since time immemorial.
Okay.
Na me program bi so tama nanado declare war on Galamsey. And I was quite happy say all the media houses in Ghana decided to help him. So I'm surprised say he couldn't fight it because he even came out and put his job on the line. And Oman Papa Bia say head of state Kasana President Kasa eto asuma ubia feel say what can he do obey when to me nyanka say bari some resign. I'm telling you seriously. You declare war on Galamsey. Every press house, ebo abaso so ombe boa. Amparampan so omu sase rom de omu boa. But me ma caution be the platform show led by Cardinal. One of your sister station Anajubi. And I make her say they are going the wrong way by F80 Suda 4 Galam stop say Suda 4
Operation Galam stop.
And I make her say Sancrophone Mokono. After 2-3 months no.
Yes.
Omakasebe started Galamsey no. So to me this had a waste of money
and resources.
Waste of money, resources, time, and everything. I said this thing, but obianti me because manu enkobe dwam. And the down minia bibia ye wo say you betum dey jai Galamsey no, we have them in our statute books.
Okay.
We have them in our standard operating manuals.
Yes,
we have them at their ministries, departments, and agencies. We have all the policies. So to me, no, the Minister for Defense should go and do. Only he has no say in the Galamsey site. Meaning, in the Forestry Department, Forestry Commission. Let me break it. Forestry Commission.
Yes.
Ministry of Land and
Natural
Resources. Forestry Department. No, almost forest rangers. Ghana.
Forest guards.
Yeah, they are rangers.
Yes. Yeah.
Omutu use to ompo. Omo bon ban se mo bi ko twa.
Edua.
Nnua ne adade. Sisi nnua ne adade. We nyina yenim. And Ghana has say no. Every part of the land belongs to somebody. Upa makwai na ho mo bibiri ne ko baby ude uko if I call Bogatanga left and right bone and
the hawkers here.
Ude foul we say bulldozer they go try be say who see die. People will come and stop you. Assembly for be stop you. Produce permit. So nobody obi ni Ghana had musia obeko akoye bibia obi nim ho hwe. Ghana and now sakeke. Na me can say the district assembly and I say me can't fura.
Yeah.
Me see the state has failed, led by the head of state.
In the fight against Galamsey.
The government has helped the state, led by Nanado. They have failed the whole country. They cannot stop Galamsey. Not that they don't have all the accoutrement. But so penjo trefi man nkolari nankano ye kan nankari for a oka obi because e die mla eneni odmo look oko too good surface mining no emra wo hodmo be baba koji permit baba ko prospecting baba ko exploitation and so ko mining emra ni nyina wo ni ese so ye se na so sie no menua se na usi ye no ai wo ye books mu humamu na se o ye ne sa menua efino ebi ka enkopra mu ebi nko ofin mu ebi nko shama epu no mu ebi nkom because if people will abide by the rules and regulation and the procedure that has been given to the way me can treat munche e kwan she share ya she share egu on mu say yen fanye surface mining no menua enti the license no
yeah
and in the first place what ba no the license no so uko report to this assembly almost some dey kakra mbaji on mbaji almost some ma permit bi and the Ministry of Environment and other government parastatals no they have inspectorate division some question say na oye no sa na oye na then after you have done some place no you have to reclaim the land. Are you reclaiming the land when you know say when you know your books so who has failed? The chain of command has broken down. The chain of command from the head of state. Who's the chain of command if head of state no more?
Commander in chief,
head of state in there and the Nanado or head of state. I don't know. I can't speak against him. I can't touch him. But the government no or no man I want this say on fanya juma the state. Unse uko wase wabase no maba mu studio ase.
Yes.
O the Ghana flag at one we say. You are telling me say you are neutral, you are fighting for Ghana.
Yes.
Say me buy na NDC flag and I say MPP flag that Asia. You are telling me say you are aligned to NDC or MPP. Doing the job for them to make sure say they rule well.
Kessben.
But we are talking of the state. Nanado, you are the president. MPP that do abe to why president, you know. But once we are president, you know, on mine, that is the state.
Yes.
Una the leader of the state. And to kasemu and ubi no picture uko court them. That's who say Nanado picture and that's what ministries department agents. That's who Nanado picture board na.
Yeah.
And yeah, MPP in the picture no board no.
Or mine in here.
So nyema so ye nyina so who say you are doing it for the country. Na Ministry of Agric, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Forestry Commission, Ministry of Land and Forest na dania. Enyuma mu ye nyina no obia won the schedule. So who has failed? And the president should be able to fire
the minister.
Identity because if your colleague can say what if I say
yes.
Now almost to we say bia na eba news mo we have to say who did this minister? So the minister should be able to find out what is happening. Now suddenly you say now minister prison prisoner Johnny from prison the minister of interior resign. Prisoner what Johnny no. The minister of interior resign. That is what who minister no uno nkai say prisoner bia enye so the chain of command is that the power you have no you should be able to do everything that you need to do. Export of tuna tabna minister for fishes no?
Yes.
Export of tuna me down manager 11 and my minister called me honorable have you signed an export of tuna to Cote d'Ivoire 2,000 metric tons? No, because no. Oh, I'm not gonna say okay. A vessel is on its way on its way to Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay.
And the your fat is now organic na short to tuna. Why do you have to export? My minister had every right to fire me. And at June 11 o'clock, we have to call national security to stop the vessel.
On the sea.
On the sea. Because that kind of fat is not short to. As I say, so it can me die, and I say minister die, and I did not the adechi a corner demonstration. We have to resign. As I make a note, I say, all this the buck stops with Nanado, but name me Yanni say because of 3 months to election, presidency on Kessben. He is not talking. He's not doing anything. Nianse says ceremony. Okucha. Okokati sword. Adenta Duduaro. Yakati sword 3 times. Nancy Sambe Kati sword bill. That's what they are doing now. So now the country going to election is now on autopilot. Baby, who is in charge? Wow. enka Ghana for this election, if they make Galamsey top priority for the elections,
and that is what we are doing.
The next government that will come, whichever government that will come, will make sure say me man Galamsey eko sa I'll lose election. Once they see that, me na make sure, because me I can say let's our laws and bylaws and statutes, the way we say, if we implement, we can stop Galamsey. And yeah, they didn't cry. Now, China for now, Mukochi one.
Yes.
Immigration for Muma work permit. As a work permit, I would mass uncle for you. And no more young man now. Say, immigration for your more ye. Because Mimi Kaiser, Namiti Fiebuna, our wobity, Misro.
Okay.
Send immigration for her, uncle for no. Send immigration for her, uncle for no. Oh, one, I chat 3 months no more. Why your papers? Yeah, to say, have expertise. What we see. So I'm at a lot. My ira, and yes, I can.
Yes, and what?
My ira say, Nkofo gukwaimu. You are not chasing them to ask them where is your document. Who the visa document? Uba say Uba be work permit man for what? Immigration for any mojuma.
Okay.
Me to make some kind of magic because we who here.
Okay.
But as to the it beats my imagination. As the director of immigration, why are you not sacking those in charge of those Galamsey areas now? Foreigners say and your Munkwan Burkina Faso, Mali for Nigeria for. What are you doing as an immigration director? Minister for Interior, have you questioned the immigration director?
The comptroller.
Minister for local government. Minister for local government. Who are wanting? What busa DCs, you know? And I said the civil servant around the DCE.
Yeah.
I'm a civil servant now, and a public servant now, or what assembly on Akacho say, yeah, plus I go on a DC, stop you. This is doing no stop. He has to stop you with an authority letter. Because we the civil servant, my civil servant my civil servant for almost 10 years that.
Okay.
We the civil servants, if you don't give me instruction in you are not for my instruction, make us you until you write it. Due government order. So a day instruction that this year amount say and 1 year. These are some of the things. Until Nian say just follow the line and near Musa question.
Yes.
And you always say where's my I don't 1 year. Now this is also and Kanana Akufo-Addo, the president of the Republic of Ghana, Mankas the head of state too, the president of the Republic of Ghana in government.
Yes.
If you have asked the DCE, I don't need to Galamsey or Hormo. Now to me, Senator
Yano.
And to me Yano, Senator Utufo, Edis Tulu.
I him for no.
Or any be for doing Galamsey, no.
Yes.
Why is the government not also
doing the same?
Distilling DC for doing Galamsey? Because it is state sponsored. No, I don't want to use state sponsored. It's government sponsored. Government sponsored. Galamsey because if the government can clear Akunta mining, you're starting investigation. You committee investigation. Now, so Akunta mining the moment the president says, the government says that, no,
MUT processes ningina.
Because the letter I will try the account or to baby on Fanya Juma. Oh, and these are some of the things, Ghana for Yakotwaba. Mumma, because Utin crying. Ufu say, and you was him, yes. Obiti,
I watch him in the pure and the
I found on your grand say pano.
I was a group was
this in Nakasa.
Okokonongua.
Kolongo.
Yes, Jacobu.
Almost say when you share Sassina. Omoye Galamsey Hormusama in Suna polluted. Hormuna Sansunama, a core system.
Yes.
I affect you on reproductory on the other day. Above a fair if you're no fair. Only my dear were passing. What Rare University, or by University of Ghana, who see dear, Utin kind. Who East Lego and I say,
cantonment.
Cantonment, the
airport hills.
No, Bakuna Hormono. Esikaforon mu Tazako.
Okay.
Also chale uye bema Tazako.
Kessben.
Ubanu su ni madie. Wa pasi wa kolegon. Omo ti class wa ko so be your fi konongo ere mo mo. Akwai galanse sana de kodu mo ma de bibia nya pepe uhu. Physical uhu. Ubanu wa uti nkan so se enye wasem.
Yeah.
No. Ubanu obaya kwishia. Omoni agi fefe omo ye wedding kakraka. Sponsored o ye ni ba. Sponsored mo ye wedding kakraka o makota wi akwara nko wo na sakunsa akwara na oba na ye wedding ni ti achia. Ana say
odi
ana ni bema ni ho. Ana na so ni ho ma. O say unana why hwe han a o si galanse na mfa ho ana say unti aban because wo party bi nti unti aban no unana na ye ka konya sa repercussion no. No say ezuso so no ababa ho no. Uti nka ha say o wakoto nentwinam. Nya nentwinam ko dwanam o dwan do me ko waba friend baby kumasi sek ho no. Ni opera station nya no wa pekasi wato sa odwan no ye no konongo ho no wa rinwura ni sa sana de nwura wa rich and adudo no mu wato odwan wo ka so wato odwan onim se wato sana do dwan kono kokunu wo utaza ko ho no ana so cantonment no uri wia na wo say wo so sana no bie
yare
abakom you are going to pass it on genetically to your kids and your emotional liver problem, kidney problem, na ontiasie. Enti aso man no esi ehwe na yeyi politics infim na se na nado na onye ni hia mumienka. He's in the driving seat. Enti na yebody di no. Se ba man driving seat na me amasana mo le mebo ni din. Se me ansa me driving seat na se me failure me anka se mebo mi din. Edu the chese ye your man pa. Minia civil society and a newspaper, me find newspaper.
Yeah.
I was expecting to see uno get the chief free we say no.
Videos in any idea. They will publish it.
Yamin chadie me who TikTok.
Okay.
And you can get TikTok. And all can we say I catch say omo de be she sumu sa nyama Ghana service in
omo publish.
And omo ye no. Because we no there are a lot of, but the moment we are saying is why popular. Only oketechimo popular. But ade ba ko say se mo kwabu chia mo ntimi nto economic ticket is mo business class ticket.
Oh Zavo.
Oh hey we are popular. Who ntimi ko trap economy o. But to business class.
Kessben.
But you mean some people want to business class.
Amen.
Because you who say you are trying to save lives. And then let me check CNN.
Okay.
One Republican, top Republican, or baby, or see, I'm not voting. I'm a conservative. As a matter of my mind as a conservative for Donald Trump organizing the 6th January insurrection.
Yeah.
I'm not voting for Donald, even though I'm a Republican. I'm not voting for Donald Trump. Not voting for Donald Trump, but I'm voting for Kamala Harris. But I'm a Republican. So I want to see who, I don't know your political lineage, but okay, Jeffrey Fat or no MPP. I want him to come out and say, me a MPP. But I don't galanse, you know, me too my MPP, but me too my Abia Afranto and I say NDC, that's what I say. Because of the galamse, we say, look, if you set that example, no, it will shake people to know say it's not we are NDC interested. We are people interested all the time. We have to do. And yeah, has a folk ni kotoko. And yeah, Chelsea ni Manchester United.
Yes.
It's about Ghana,
yes.
And our principles and our policies. And to my from our I can see now me can see all the best of Ghana saying now man hormone. If from Mamo in the 50s or late 40s or to Nyumbi or see obiara nya na famu die na Ghana benya nkoso. Wow.
Yes.
Obia say you are a journalist.
Yeah.
Who you are famu die. Me a communicator. Me ya ma famu die. Obia nya na famu die. Ye ni frinchim because infidie I say infidie. You try to get school we were near church and positive no and the mama Ghana benya nkoso na Ghana nya nkoso a oso wo asomdwe Manuesi
Arabuna mwale bedase anope kakra be kadia fa mo campaign ho na yemfa sorry so na minya okwan anope de wenya free airtime
so Johnny padre Johnny oh my grown nyede
wenya emergency
the emergency
Mamitio mo campaign no
adeba kwa mpese me catch Ghana fo nyina enya ndisi fo nko Ghana fo nyina yen hwese bebe ebe koto aba no yen kan wo hono na yen record so am obi anko because or record wi a or the bebo police station mo
yes
the results no or the bebo police station or the bebo police or the carry police station no ehu nya pa because that results no and the published results and no obi an trust our results no na fere se ukọ collation center hono na wo hono de na ye trodi bo hono no make sure say en na hono mo ana se wa wini a mamu mo say enko
okay
me ho bi da wa wini a me mo say ko gira ho na hwe say ni aye record drama the other person no sana because if I'm winning by 9,000 vote difference me nya 20 enti okwa say enya ni say no ni actual ebe de odu achi no nya 7 single 7 u dwane coin na u de na hwe enya 10,000 say na u 7 no ya no ye 27 22 aka ho na 227 sa 227 no 227 bebre no eye bebre betima di u hambo
okay
enti gira ho no na u say u de na eba no sa krojen na hian se koto aba ena ade ba ku se mesrem nuan MPP fo ye ni ensem bebre aba e wo sa yisi registration ho
yeah
MPP fo omun kan de because they see the EC as a department of election in the MPP headquarters. It shouldn't be so because at first the hard day o kasi ka NDC for ankasa ka over 3,000 votes ye be num
okay
almost say a genuine papa say a genuine mistake but genuine mistake if you don't speak about genuine mistake that genuine mistake would not be a mistake
all right honorable
so me say me kan Jemensa e say Ghana bibia eda na boss ma sorry party activists am on no yeah me I don't care we are party activists but the thing that do the right thing so that Jemensa will not have the police and the military to be guiding her for the rest of her life.
I don't pay you more now when it dreams for any income. But jump on my track, one more time, community 22 Estate Junction. So one more on 0597 225388. 0597 225388. And after 0597 225389. Now when a dreams fertility clinic, any income out of pay. Mami faster than be Best Brain Publications. I don't pay one more daruma pacho. One more than crata papa. The abedra my so mistakes I would warn him. I don't pay so wood here. My friend be a screen pacho. Won't pay crata. And I want my textbook that the man of Manakin kind will feed the Shia the idea. As I said, when the Best Brain for any and so baby I will be a well bookshop. I got to book on Quania. I tell one more say we here the Best Brain for actual. I don't pay one more daruma. One bebo. Subject who don't know your home cracker say your mathematics, English, science, computing for basic 4 to 6, creative arts for basic 1 to 6, pass and teaching history for basic 1 to 6. Nina one woman Obasidia High School, so a ban of biology, a ban of government textbooks are who doing one woman English, mathematics, integrated science. Nina no ebio. I don't pay for more than now when the Best Brain in come for one more on 0507 200 200 0507 200 200 and after 0241 520 946 0241 520 946. Now when the Best Brain ending command of pay. I mean faster than the big Eclipse collateral management on and pay Eclipse and Daruma. Watch out, na oye Japadi ra kwacha wa ye nkrata to Japadi so na Japadi nkrata ebetimi aye adwuma me yetua commission e wo ho pa kwacha eclipse se nkrata nko atimi tua sika egu bocho enti adopen na woni wo emedin sa so afi wo pelo woni collateral woni eclipse woni nkomo won beboa with collateral na etimi aboa ma ene de wo pe bia no ewie pay from the bank and then turn you site Abakan Street na wo be hu wo mo frɛ wo mo 0266999020 0266999020 and after 0302551877 na woni eclipse ni nkomo ano pay na wo mo beje wo so papa it's exactly 9 o'clock on the dot ma min kona mene after time na so edima for heba for encoding ko we fine na de we dia ha na
many ha no nyum no kra na ma many
many na ye
de o to akika dro voice we na de to
emfa what's
ya but today
Kessben.
anyone what to say
me say issues concerning Ghana no when you bring there you go explain tire
we will do it
you go meet from home oh papa easy
I see
but patriotic songs on this and ke the mun sem ye adwuma there beton here drako because ya anton anko ayenya binni
I see
nti ya ba no so ne ya ba
I see
and mo adwuma ya me be boa yen
bedas my income one pay
e beto so na ya chietiefo ne arefo nyina me dimafo Herbal Hospital doctor time daso abusuafo wo sinkran ha eye pokuase mayira midimafo na je say ye kwa yanim ukokumase so a atwema ebua kwa agogo Dr. Time daso ubehunu na afi wo de bre ato yade so fi se wo say o de bre ne na ene ye adwuma time no said ye de betusu biaji di na ebeye adwuma wo se ye nkrapoma enfamaso ye hompre no ne entena hwe mu enfama hompre no nyare wanyina eye ntatia case doctor no ena motene nka no 21st this September eye ne birthday achede chenchirenche ene ye yetimi che phones ye che emo ye che TV ye che anwa this year dey ene bi aka akora besu na minim de obawe na mi ambeda me ho akogire mo bi because card obi ape na chese me saka bi tiabuziafo obi amra so ye ho o card any attendance na be cheziga de asema ba etimi di ba force ye ka che obi ase wadaro ma fa anyare wa bra no fa bre ento so ma die stroke any ni die sie no eye midimafo na ebetu ase e de ama wo stroke na e ba bo nka ye enti wo ho ahwe onipadua ye entena ho huna manesa se wo ho na se okasa ama ye wuntime ntwemframa titiriye anase onipadua no e fa ba bi ta agene o sorry gina wo nipadua so otim se balancing because o ha na sa ye mre de bia won sa na e wo so a mane mo nka ye se e stroke na e pese ba vize wadwea stress wadwea ni too much ntintini na e wo honom na e adwuma no ba bi betimi ate na moja nwuna gu ana se ba bi betimi arapcha na se twi mo bi kra betimi abo honom na de hawa bro ntimidimafo se the stroke ni de asie no omra Dr. Time that's one on fat time ento so na afa yempe ne poma si brevi se sa bre yi de enye yare da ho mre ne ewo mu no ebre mu odin ni de mu o se nti so yare a de haw ebebe fie ni nyina no eye midimafo aso ye ani din ni ne honam se nti doctor se bra woni mo se ntatia case ni nyina fa be dan ye fi se infections ahodo nyina ntatia case bacteria and fungal infections nko ana fa be dan midimafo nti ntena ho nkoti gono Elfa pen drive no enhye system unit ahodo mo de kwa na de ba ne obenya akote burning sensations no ebe wa ma wahu say yes bibi wo baabi na afa discharges ahodo afa ekuru ahodo ba be ye nipadua no because sa infections na friend gonorrhea no enya asam keto one treating ye nso a ebetimi atwa wawo your ba wo your be ma ebete so abramidima for say ye ma professional lab technicians no ehwe nipadua mu ne ye so yade na no abusuafo kwa ma review biem se midimafo edi ama de owo chlamydia ne candidiasis nyina no ensori nkobi na doctor Emfabre ento so wo se ekro wo minimu ebi wo bo ano ebi wo yefunumu onko a nipadua ba akofo osa ahodo nyina aye o mountimi ni di ye nipadua ne fon a na efon ekro wo ye maduane tom na honam samfro ekro no etimi bleedi na edimoja egu yam but untimi fa wani hunu ne moja ne so tia e din sem bebre until Dr. Time da so se men control say sa how ni nyina wono na etu ase fa bedan efise no so kantata case no hom de owo sisi yade enso nkobi sisie ni ntini padua na chia ukutapoma wo de na wo trase entena sisie ni so de yentimi nyi mfiri ni padua daily activities mu mani nye ye da biara da because me bae na meteme de so me kwa me nante so de wo ye bia no du sisi e na ye dura nwumre na akofa ya ye osisi wo ye oba o wo ye bem o si ajapade no sisie ni hu netua ti se wan show de ni ye ambacho one shot the any year said the assembly wa ye frewa na joma cha bozo oda hono musa because this year ntimi him nkomba enti abasa na o de kaka ebe se dwanam Dr. Time da so se men kan cho se for sisi ne bra na bolt and nut ne yemiemie mu ma enti ni ntimi enkura sisi ni ye adwuma wo ye de sisi ade abra na se wo se attack nerves no e ma wo sisi ni huna mane amedima fo se wadaro ma fa bedan na ye mfa time ento so e ye 30 minutes wo se wo nipadua ne mu akon amienu kra na e betene wo anemia sorry brebi mo January na ere bia na drop e kofom saa na chese ni subiri betena so ntimi nya adwumaden e kasa sika bia hwe agukura nkofom bia ntimi ntumi ka bia okwa na so akoma no eyi atofom da bia na nipadua no ayanyanga ntimi dimafo se men kancho se entena ho e ma anemia yade nkunkoko kan obi malaria kan obi ye Dr. Time da so midimafo Herbal Hospital Branon Fabreno ento so so wi a hwe kidney ma osa no enje ne ho nko testing kan chosi wanya kidney failure pacho ba medima fo ho aye be test am na gina so ama if the kidney no eye adwuma so efia ye be fa ni padua ni mu nyina ya ni hunu no kidney no na ye so ne aba abonten enti se na ho den kɔ fom a ede nyarewa be brauti we bo na we kɔ na we ba na we kɔ na unipadua no ho kire kidney ne se ya ahokeka na ase etata wafu a wudidi a entime endigest sabi ujunso otimi se ni ye darken wontime home from mama ni nye ye efi se junso ni ntime ma abontene ne etimi san frofa tracks ni ekose kidney ni nti Dr. Time da so say men control session wo kidney ni ye efi se wunya kidney problem kwa na edokoto afidie so ehun sikasem nya asem ketewa se obenya bia da so amada bia no ho atɔ no so yasem foforo timidima force na wotwe miensa oba enene ntonchia na kidney no yenhwe mawo ye be show pressure manage amawo entini na emoja ne fam ne mu asi ana se srade aba ho ama na chechira fanam ne ho ma ekwan ye wom ni so a enti moja ne ntimi mfam enko ni padua kwa anim no anya ahoto a midima force fabra na wakoma no kwankra fa so a ebo ye adwuma no so ya hwe ne regulate ama officer ebo kosoro kese a ede ha obeba na ebo tuulo nso a asam foforo ni nyina so etimi kum because ya bia mfafi adako e ka ne ho ana chese no ano no midima force fabra manage ma o se esitwe yade tew so a ono na ehwa ama o esitwe yade ye yarebone yare a eye wa ekrotu wa enwuo na fe edi infections ahodo bebro na wudidi a wo se fon ka ho wa timi se wo da diet so emfa ni nyina ne se insulin nya adwuma ye na glucose no entimi release said the nipadua system no epe because pancreas ne so function midima force wadaroma sa how ni nyina no fa bedan ye wo ye be ma na or prostatitis infections or prostate ne ho na ye midima for na etu ase woyan hwe na prostate ne gene ho a ebe ma adwonso sam aye something which is the okogina ntime dwonso a na chese ketua bi na aba obechim ne moja di echi ebe wi echi no na ya pai oni asho rubber na no so no me masam enye twaka ntimidima for say entina ho huna mane e wo dwonso sam dwonso de we so ko etimi flow na ho to wo de ani ntime massa Dr. Time da so se bra ne fa time no ento so de wo arthritis ahodro eye rheumatoid arthritis asabro eto so koto dwe wanampo so uchepe ujonku uhuna mane wo nnompemu a midima force wadaro mabra na onfa bre no ento so abusuafo de ontime nwo be ma de ontime nwosen na ye adwuma ye hunu saa fa ko midima for ho low sperm count ye behwe ama we oba no a wodie masisi nso a eno so ye behwe ama se de be ya betimi afanyi nsen abusuafo de ka ho biem adi do akwan de ma be masem nyina brane bi se no kure betimi ahwe ofiri wo makonhoma so be ma no fon ye secretion ne pencil saa na oba midima for ho a ye repa ye ne teterete pipiripi boborobo kakraka kokoroko tete brane te se mi krom by kese nchachira ne de agina ho a wo bukra wo bre tie no na beboa wo because the agents ane ne etime de fire doctor say poku ase mayira be hu yen atwebe bo akwa agogo kuma sensu be hu yen wo nti bi ase afre numbers no 0244 77 42 82 0244 77 42 82 0500 72 15 Midima for Herbal Hospital Doctor time daso ye de chebe jaziga because wa twera wo
better say guys you man on turn I'm sure better say ba me fast than me Midima for Herbal Hospital na no pe wo mo adaro ma cho wo mo aboa ye Dr. Time daso ko na ne nkodi we yare ni nyina no ase ebetu pay savings and loans for Daroma and pay for almost be fixed deposit account na and they be investment for usika no beto ho bosome miensa bosome nsia and as afeba na wo mo ne won tina se eni nkomo and negotiate interest e beba so ni nyina no emfama na wo mo ye ne say bia mpacho usika no e ye adwuma na afei wanya so mfa so dodo na nti adopay e bia wo e wo my Ghana mu bia no de obe nyina no ene say ni be savings and loans e be di enkomo say wo nkran ha obekọ kokomlemle ATTC school no enchen ho apẹ na woni wo mo akasa ewo so woni nkran afre wo mo on 0245 153283 0245 and afre 0263 007 na woni wo mo eni enkomo dia sempa Kwame Appiah Kubi atena se na wono efri Emascon Estate anopay mamene no eni enkomo odi Maakye
be mami di so
na empom te say
nyame adom boko na nso e
erade ede yenko ache Emascon for ho ye
nyame adom obia ho ye yera hope so ochia wo
ejene so
so ochia wo
ejene so pa ba ye ni nkomo sense ase papa na yeton
yes
nsase amanso twen bia no eni ho enti ba mintie wanopay na yenton ade papa magana for
okay speaker me da say abusianfo nchia sonko and yedi kind dear free Emascon Estate Ghana Limited asye baby biada wo hwe yen ene baby a wo chef di kesi ye tepre wo na opening power da Emascon Estate ano yera hope wani abusianfo ni nyinata afei ye manager ma Mary and ye secretary na womi nyina say yen kan chem say yedamo ase papa every study from Santia ye chase e board euro esameto ensase power Emascon asye ye no dodo no da motie no e wa sopam ebi mpo aka to mabusiafo e wa brochira sabra meka se no ebi no maje peni ebi abeto bibi no so eso mo nam kwama wono mo ebenti aseda sonko na edi kan ye tema mo na de bia da dewura ye bo ese Emascon Estate Ghana Limited ye won sase papa enunti brane beto bi na efa ye japade wo so brane beto bi na esida wo so na oni abusiafo no munya baby fa mutiri ento no eno na ena no penso ye ba besi so edi amamo ofise de bia dance koba se ye boso a eno ana metimi ka wutiri mu na ena no pay promotions nko a ye ewo Emascon aso ye ya to ndin sa obia be ye fiewura efise wo pani oda Emascon ano yewura hope wo chese won ne bota ba kono se obi bia da wo han obi fie ema sabre ye tete wo ema ene empoatwani atani na ekoso o man ye bibi kakra bia hen ni efiewura wasora gina wo konso won wenya no eyade bia ha adwene no ana yewura obi se won sa titi wa fabi mu pen sa mane ye wahunu bi pen enu nti won pesa won so nyame yedi na dom no wapagya no akodu mpempenso bia wonya nsase pa wo ton won pesa won so wo beko sa wo hawo no mu emu bia no nti ana promotion eda form ya ebeboa no watimatua na kakra no wonya nsase pa sade ebe ya won so woni abusianfo no mumre bio no eno ana odi egu akwema wode ema we enu ntiana no pay sa wo pass ase pa tode a ene na mesa wo wada se entwentwe wo na ase emu obi nkwaji uskani enkwatu skanu so emu ewa bra Emascon Estate Ghana Limited ye ho no mo we ya me kan wo de bra TV bra TV na fe bra social media yi eso na wo ba be se ensase a ye kan asem no eye ensase pa na da bia me bambo Mr. Speaker any Kessben for nyina aba so say ebra mo ya advert no yensase na di amanfo ekoso me da bia no mo di bi egu ho mo show ema manfo enya kwenti mi hwe said ye yensase no esitie eno nti sabra me kasa Emascon Estate Ghana Limited yensase pa ye bon dawro no ye di bi egu Kessben TV so eno nti bra na be hwe ebi so trofo no se me dance ni ewo abrochire ebusia yen nsase a yebon dawure no yen nsase bia edida yie ene da ensuom ana ene da atechem no aka se bia ensuo to ensuo be yira fawo ane mpo ensuo nsa to na tie a ateche ebe fie de biara da bi ye de no entesa yen nsase no eye flat land na etesa desert no wo kona wo sa anwani bi na so hwa ne texture no eche wo se ampase eye nsase papa ana imaskon for yebon dawure se bra na betobi na wo ya mi kan bia wo teka mu ane mpo wo djumade bi minia ye no meso no eye miensa ene utidikade ye no mese ye wi a na afa yensa asen ba bia wo ene ebo nsa de package mu nsam stia no eno nso ye de ato so e de amount ye no ma edikan no eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 you know me sir yadidi juma ewo Imascon Estate Ghana Limited asia ye eno no abusia yensasa ye kan wasemi ewo Tropoli na Tropoli no America no ewo Greater Accra region yada baby America ebento wenya ufi do wenya ekọ Tropoli no is just a stone throw ekwan no enwa na do wenya wa America eho ana Central University ewo abusia de free Central University ekọ baby yensasa no ewo no just 10 minutes drive ope just 10 minutes drive and your son so eben sagleme affordable housing a down do na yesi e wono ho nsem bebere wo Ghana hanom no we di free sabia honom ekọ Tropoli baby ensase ne e wono just 5 minutes drive 5 minutes drive e chese ekwan enwa bia afensu su Tropoli baby ensase ne e wono amount 41 metada ensuo ne nkane nyina wa asase ne so yesisi amount 4 dan bi di ama wonom ya wonom etete wonom e won so ana Reverend Sam Kranchankra ya Bodman say Apostle General baby a wasi edankase ya honum kobon pa ye fense Shiloh City no ehwa a ane ensase no eno nso ewo ye ne wonum ana ebohye afenso baby a ya babesi New Airport City no woman so ye ne wonum ana ebohye entimfoni am yitwa de akere no eche say ye ensase no eni kwaye bretuo akiri bi na emom no ewo fie pa ya amount 42 the medical culture say ensio ne nkane nyinata ewa asase ne eso eno ntemi nua wo tie me wei eye promotion ye ede ama ye ne ye aban adwuma ya abosome ane ye akatua ene ye nso ye adwuma eye abosome die ewo ankrankra die mu won enti nyina ne say ye ne ye abosome adwuma abosome ne ye tua ye kanom Imascon Estate Ghana Limited say yankeke ho embom niamra ya duduo mu ne ye ba wo tensase so ede ama yen sanso mpo na ye ne a yenya bosome adwuma nemum yenya ne ye podwa adwuma etesa adroba form adwadi form akua form monsusu a moye welders carpenter form nyina mo ka ho won wo ya me kan no yenya no adroba form won ewo nungwa ene tashi won ma to yankra say yemamade ane yemra won ma so ye na ya yadwen say na watwe bia ewo memede bia mu yede ani be kire mu ewo market awodo edwoma awodo ene emia awodo offices na yene amanfo akwadi nkomo no woman so yemra wonum aseyem ebisa we America mimi da ebei eyi wo kirechi ya no ye nuanom yom ye adwadi fom wo tema community 1 won ma fa yente de ani kirem wonum sanso mpone na wo 14 September ye de ani kirem ewo Bema camp ne sensase na ye ton sanya papa eye den na so da fo betobie no mu koka kire wo mu mpani fo se ensas papa bu obabi nti ye mu nso mu nkonom kotobie ma to msade afese yemna ne no medi nkomon kwase mini ye ensasa ye kan Tropoli wei enkane na one plot no na 30,000 Ghana cedis 30,000 Ghana cedis so ena me no kasa na me se adwem ho na promotion ye pesa mutimi tobi ntino ya te so e de aba 18,000 Ghana cedis 18,000 Ghana cedis kano 180 million for one plot obi ono ben sa e de amount ye de adwem ntia se half plot mpo ye betwa ne de amount eno so enkane no na ebo no 15,000 Ghana cedis nenso na me no kasa ya te so e de aba 9,000 Ghana cedis 9,000 Ghana cedis ɛyɛ tete sika 90 million we nyinaa akyi no ane yɛwura hope sɛ ɛnsuo tɔ na nso fam ɔten ɛno nti wɔyɛ nhyɛ sonko de ama wo sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ na 18,000 bɛtumi atɔ asase no bi na watua no kakrakram ɛne nti wɔse akeke wabɔ ma yɛba wɔ aduduo mu no individual bia ankorankora bia no wɔmfa ɛnemmerɛ sika no 3,000 Ghana cedis ɛyɛ tete sika no 30 million 3,000 Ghana cedis wo transfer call dada no mu a ɛyɛ 30 million wɔ se di kan fa ɛno bɛto aseɛ ne yɛnkɔ asase no so nkɔte ɛyɛ asase no ɛma wo na ɛhyɛ aseɛ siw dan ɛwɔ so ne yɛmfa a whole 12 months which is 1 year ɛnso wɔmfa ma wo ne tua no kakra wɔn ɛnti 3,000 kyɛ sɛ megye de sɛ wobɛnya na afei 15,000 aka no so no woato bo ase na 1 year woatua me nua wei ɛnyɛ ma wo wei mibisa wo sɛ ɛte sɛ ma wo kyɛ sɛ yɛato yɛ bo ase nneɔma nyina agu akwan mu sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ wobɛtumi atɔ asase no bie ɛnti me nua wotie me ɛma no ɛnyɛ wo tenta sɛ wɔ nnipa bɛɛ sɛ emponu 5,000 ana mo pepper to be ata ya reserve bi ɛwɔ hɔ mo mera fisia de adwene mo ho abusia ya office no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction yani Allied Filling Station no a ɛwɔ Sprinters kwan so no ana edi nhwani mo ya san ɛbɛn KFC baabi a wɔn mo ɛtɔn aduane no enti abusia ya kwen no gye no mesi na frɛ Mufra muntu munsanfa baabi bia mo bia ne ebe mo office ne ne ma ba bedi nkomo akwase na matuma nya akwanya etuma bisa questions bia mo pɛ ya numbers no eniem ɛyɛ 0553
0553
840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 Imascon Estate Ghana Limited and Sase Papa and yet Tony Siada Papa Siamon Timon Frayen Yenimo in Como Edema.
It's called Imascon for as na when you want to come on Pacha won't pass us here. Problems anyhow. Langas Sembiano anyhow. I don't pay as I say when they Imascon for ADM come on. What are about pay one more boy? And what I yen I toy and sass. Let's go toy. Mame fast then be Emma's Global Link Limited for that pay Emma's for Adaroma. Acquaint you when she said yes.
Kwame.
Yes.
I've taken my time to watch the proceedings again. That's the playback because I never knew say no more discussing until say your representatives neighbor through the news platform and I decided to chase it and I'm share Kwame. If a member of parliament, a majority chief whip, eka say mokra mo senso no chenyania Kwame a big time admission say parliamentaries because asaba waka no Kwame onu de waka
exactly
one can say NDC time no na nkofo ya galamsey enso ni say but was saka shamu kena say wonim nkofo ya galamsey
wo mote
parliament
okay
because Kwame woni esa evidence no a woni mo bia wo ye akon kasa de no da Kwame ekona yedin Kwame ekona yedin
ehia ba beto yen
yes ehia beto ekona yedin by see na mo le kasem bi was say immigration officer any a soldier from penny for ne sanko for na no oboka hubi because omo na omadwuma yi Kwame
nana
the one statement aye ka ho asem emisi entiase papa
here beka so be a statement
yentiase papa and ye ka say obi do this country say metnase na me recite pledge me ye pledge at the amount me country Kwame at the quotia ye pledge ye de satu ye kokoso no Kwame enkofo ntiase identity ye wedding ye de kawasha ye ring ye sawesi you know why biologically and scientifically, we are made to understand say sa we say Kwame. Entini we no a connector to your heart.
I see.
It is the only finger I connected to your heart. Everything that so be any stroke na say affected in sa. Said the akumayare the buyer na sa we say the dika akwa first. Diabe ko acha say. Eti ayade a ye e de che say nipa no a me ware no odamakoma so. Everything e de reggae de sha. Eti se we ye national pledge Kwame. Che se me dogana. Ena to me die bia Kwame de be ma this country no. You swear off me wa. Kwame say. Se wo hwa bibi ti say Owuraze Kosai.
Yeah.
Last night, let me read it. And then I came across as a Kosai story again. The story of tolling agreement. Tolling agreement. Tama oil refinery. Anna, SSC a DJ Ghana. $1.5 per barrel. Then Kofubi per se. Push it papa na. Wabe Toma Ghana. $4.5 per barrel. Na papa na semenyeda. Now, say na Musha me semenya de anya may resign. Kwame. That is the statement we are talking about. So could the tab black what to be say appointment committee Kwame. All is not well.
And you may resign.
It may resign because minimedachi and no me kosu appointment committee no mempe ebe for me ebe say medachi any or may. Senya me Paul may edi amba Ghana for nesana ye me resign there Kwame. That is the statement ye ka kwasa. Baby I me come say until say CDS Mr. Pepra Kwame Chief of Defense Staff Wobeka say a soldier for I say enter a military and police monitors among monitor Galamsey site. Mete and Matisia see a soldier for the be. Na me take action. Ama coffee be a Jubilee House. And I say, how powered your first say a house be a basse. Minyai. Because of that, may resign. Kwame. No my press conference. I shebun koforo until see a benya sadi and come. You can never fight Galamsey. We cannot. Because Kwame. A soldier for a kobo bra. Equire monetary. Obu ko ya no kwa obu kwa ko ya de ni bi.
Obu jiska.
Obu kwa ko jiska 2 pieces Chief of Defense Staff oni odawe. Kwame. E tu do officer de ekoba na Chief of Defense Staff oni awe. They are aware. But Kwame, o make sure so crack the whipper. Obe lose the job. So until say we get somebody who will love this country than ono na yere na mba die no. Kwame. Obeka say because of this, I decided to crack the whip. But because of this, and comfort the pressure, mommy, may resign. They said, yeah, I might be so Kwame, you know. Kwame, you cannot fight. Yes, Kwame.
Yes, the minister.
Yes, Kwame.
And now don't go for the Asadi Energy Ministry as a penis.
Because Kwame, you. We are sad, I don't just say, oh, you're incompetent.
Debbie.
I don't just say, oh, you're incompetent. Because you. What got drones? Ya about 200 drones. $3 million. Kwame, Sasikano, and then another down Koku for the Botomska.
Ghana Fosika.
And ya Bujina Pobotomska. And ya Ghana Fosika. And ya to say, ya de Kokoto drones I am monitoring. Now today, if it has to take a journalist, I will not say, I said that 20 hours. And the TV who say, Obi Galamsey or baby, na me kwa chidi pano. Just by me can you. Not drones now, you're operating a crack. Ni screens on bisa control room oda
me nwura hoda
screens no e te said dem hadi na ya cover e tutu ani bia unu bia and your region bia the district and a district bia so no o ma demarcate no enti you just go who say bibi cause so you just go and click it you click na alaji anu ma hu operation no na ma the distance e bia 300 kilometers from baby I want to hona na the compact compass no now my directions are to so you just call the national security to alert the police commander there to take action and I say mo abobeko
yantimi
afa sa de na anya but drones no say Kwame drones no say ena and you so say yeah
speedboat
so say that is our problem. It is a kaput na podcast. Oh, because of this may resign and not just say Kwame Onimaduma. Mr. Kwame until say the IGP Ebeka say Asankragwa ya sensual to this level. Asankragwa forest ni ye dia say no Kwame. But meanwhile your national your district police commander sa papa ni ese the fire. Because the district police commander no and your IGP appoint them, not the president. It me and a bet me a fire papa na fairly until say an IGP bet me either. We are all pretenders
to be fighting Galamsey.
Yes, we are all pretenders, Kwame. We are Mr. Corner Day Kwame. Now Kwame I didn't say when I say and you will do my I can't dear Debia mechanic say and can dear say and ka woti ha na ke yesi ya come to arrest to China for be near the ha na e ka ho asem na Kwame mame for manusi because of ene me ba be che wade bi he mame ka asem we say ya civil society groups ya policy think tanks they are hypocrites
they
are bunch of hypocrites baka jom pe so
agenda
Kwame hwe asemwa ayi ka no speaker ka no Kwame it is not only parliament obekona sa policy tentakes no obudi na no Galamsey for finance but make us some central after this expose expose we buy sa expose we na sa respect the conversation of Galamsey in our media space akwa parliament and the media general for asoma omana musini ekọ the exact place that what they katache ko ero sa horo butina ho e video se bela mu digina ho ene ukwa yi a ye fa ne say ye nkofo amu ati ye ve say ayi joy kokomlemle for they are also there yen yas package sadwe I have never seen a policy tentakers and civil society groups discussing this nobody what turn the radio faka say oh yamo sankofo we say abaso oba yade
enfo mo ho
GJ bia issue statement
omo from say me ka omo collation yes ye me ka mo collation ye ne mo ni collation
obi Kwame obi afrem da che
ye me ka collation ho media collation against Galamsey ana me say ye me ka ho ye ne ye adwuma as a radio station
yes Kwame
obe ka Galamsey asema aka bi ne ye nyina ye fight e ho hia se ye ba be join ni collation na ye den
then I Kwame hadie bi I'm a Ghana rice.
I'm a Ghana.
Oba brem bi. Dem ni so abeka ho ase.
Oba de ho fe.
Oba no za no ho fe pa. I'm a Ghana rice, a rice Ghana. We bibi ni o. Na adekoti na me di I'm a Ghana rice aba ne se Kwame. Citizen Ato Dazi. Grace Consolidated People's Party.
That's right.
The General Secretary. Why endorse I'm a Ghana rice?
I see.
What's his iga? I'm a Ghana rice. I'm a mebu selfo. I'm a Ghana rice die beji.
I see.
Now what can say be the farmer Ghana rice? What say? No one nim say I'm a Ghana rice. Ye bohu ye. Kwame. E mo wrongs. They say near SCC atwa te say Ghana. Me Kwame Yamashi. And I'm a Ghana rice. I'm a Ghana for the swap.
That's right.
I'm a Ghana for the swap. Yes, Kwame. O say na mu bebre ba na e kwan ya na ye fa so ye na etimi compete the foreign ones. But I'm a Ghana rice. About the need so Ghana.
That's right.
I'm a Ghana rice, a rice Ghana.
That's right.
Dear friend, a rice Ghana.
No, then a rice Ghana.
A rice Ghana. Exactly. Now a rice Ghana and Kofofi Sebia. I'm a Ghana and a rice Ghana. And ya done no comment. Just a Ghana. Yes, sorry. Ni I'm a Ghana rice. I didn't know be yet. A bibudra was a Belma whom come yemre, Belma whom come yemre, and yan in a dosso come. Catabo brobo Hawaii, and yan in a dosso. And no be a heba hospital. Kwame was he umu system I am there, brother Kwame, and you the junk food.
Exactly.
The junk food. Papa Bua Care University, that's what the research be about. Was a sad in the Kuye. Now my Ghana rice no. I dear mamma near Joe Mohone say Kwame. Adabina, yeah. Already who say, and I'm say you do Ghana ha.
Yes.
Near packaging or Ghana has anything. Ama who did nano ne esaware. Mamecho ad culture esaware.
Natural.
Yes.
Yes.
It is only this country, Ghana and Kwani Israel. Ena udia dia. Ne natural. Ne would dip twice to 2 weeks. a repair damage be a womb. Ghana ni Israel kwa because Ghana ni Israel ena you know kwa is a vacanum said a prekese would be a timiba. You understand? Scientifically o ma me atia say e Ghana nkwa na udua sad na betimi e ruti na ma Ghana rice no wodi a ye ka se wodi a na repair damage na boost immune system no yes it is a bia ayi bi na no oko a yare bi na no oko odi padua mu a obo say na hwete ne ko se tra mu cha wodi to aso 2 weeks per dia duro ka wa pabam ne ko eti chale media emu we dia ada bi na me number yi la pass was our police ni bi bra and I'm say ziga bra na me pack ye Kwame na kwa iba
Kessben
wo unimne so fre the station ha container police station mama ga rice
Kessben
a container for no
who's la pass police station the how they describe be abehu amagana rice now Kwame who me was say jaba jana manakodia or say mama ga and so you be the ayimu afedo ka che me say sebinim the only thing I met with the amana amagana rice and your obeja mama ka consider police station Kwame say Kwame ye can see emona demu de hwam and ehwam etumu amoye wache jollof rice mutuo plain rice water bibia amagana rice
that's right
Kwame utimi fa amagana rice na sese unum adano me buy na ye breaking news na yima ba say ehiziga papa fo bi tiwachi me am hye me pa me bia me ni boni bia ba me am hye me say aduma we de we sisi tie me pese nkofo ba hwie sa yikoye mpie me pie na di patre
Kessben
exactly VIP drivers mienu
wa mo beje bi
VIP drivers mienu ena baako ensusu ye o se o ma te se amagana rice with be tombi etu omo so ba be agent
no mo tu ato
was the last 2 weeks now police for ha and was it 3 days ago and akosha so the man say nurse for me no bia ba baba akodo opeso opese ni nua no hede de ne se be kwansa ba me advice ne say e ma ne ndwene sade no because amagana rice they say ke 2 weeks they say 3 days 4 days nasa Jame kwa chase. No ma basa obi a VIP drivers. Etu amu so person be agent. And I'm say am beti ya na so say nkra no kumase. Enti no ane say station ha no am package a omo ebe tombi. Enti omo start next week. Jame kwa chase enti me dem pabo ta omo ti say be ye be sama omo ba hunu say ye twantro. Say kwa ukokotọ kroba dum. Ukota krade ba Kessben.
That's right.
Ukota male idum.
That's right.
Uko okaisi dum. Uko sunya idum. Oko Ikanesidum, Oko Malatadum, Oko Makola, Oko Asafo Market, Oko Angredum, Oko Kejetia, Oko Central Market, Oko Dum Kwame Bebia
Magana rice. For numbers ni
rice Ghana. Na Kwame numbers
ni.
Na mento mboase na omo numbers no. I don't know na Kwabi ka say numbers ba ku bi bobia uye mistake and cre. Bi bobia be mistake. Na mtima me keka we no. When you 020 76 197 020 76 197 and when you 053 70 29 464 053 70 29 464 and on a restaurant kesi bi ba akwa ne frame say no say chale we dey me person me take a risk am Ghana the way why did am me person no ahwe na me dey kwa and am say he and am say masa wo dey opa afani na ko kone say enkofo na anya yi a brado beji usika o me ho na onya fa kono an restaurant ono na anu abi adi ofie o dey emutu o say the wife catch dey say the lifetime time no swa no ne ma me mutu anu o ye de ma no e ma ni die no afena sabu tuoni bida wa hunti waje to me say enye or the best starting a restaurant the wife can't Kwame arise Ghana Ghana to Kwame the April
me da say arise Ghana
I'm the Bremen and me the April
thank you me da say I'm saying upon my wish you Brenna Cassandra a very big happy birthday Cassandra it's your birthday today happy birthday to you we wish you the best of a year your new age. We wish you God's blessings upon your new age. Happy birthday to you. Mr. Patrick Chain, you celebrate your birthday today. We pray for your strength and more blessings to journey on. Happy birthday to you. Nyamisha. Na wanyo kesia pa. I mean, wish a big cool prosper. I pay Emmanuel Asan say you wish a very big happy birthday. A big quick birthday today. Celebrate you on your new name. Happy birthday. God bless you abundant. I mean, wish as soon as they Osu Eric, a very big happy birthday. For you, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you, my brother. I wish you the best of your new name. I mean, wishing you a very big happy birthday. Yeah, celebrate your day with a grand style. I don't pay. God bless you. I didn't tell anyone on your Kessben. I was here with us here the West 42 after 9. Now, Sir Johnny team no up next with Medford action. One more day good year on 7 up to 1 o'clock. Now, news team then so about with breaking news. I don't me any on China Friday. We'll be back again to wrap it up for the week. We need Mr. Speaker Kwame Appiah Kubi. On behalf of my team, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Good morning. We are out.